George Santos just won an election in New York, and already he's facing public shame for getting caught lying on his resume. Check this out.
Congressional Democrats are calling on New York Republican Congress member-elect George Santos to resign after he admitted he repeatedly lied about his work, his education, and family history. On Monday, Santos admitted to the New York Post he fabricated his claims that he'd worked for Goldman Sachs and Citigroup and that he'd earned a degree from Baruch College and NYU. Santos also spoke with New York radio station WABC.
Now, before we go any further, let me stop you there. We have to do a quick recap. You're telling me he lied about his work, education, and family history? He ran and successfully won as a representative from New York into U.S. Congress, and nobody did a basic background check? He lied about going to Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, and the Democrats did not know. They didn't run a basic background check on this guy? He said he has 2 degrees from Baruch College and NYU. So how does a guy making a totally fictional character about himself win U.S. Congress seat without a basic background check being run on him? Let's keep listening.
I'm not a fraud. I'm not a criminal who defrauded the entire country and made up this fictional character and ran for Congress. I've been around a long time. I mean, a lot of people know me. They know who I am. They've done business dealings with me. And I'm not going to make excuses for this, but a lot of people overstate in their resumes or twist a little bit or ingratiate themselves. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of that.
That explanation was hilarious. He said, I'm not saying I'm not guilty. We know you're not saying you're not guilty. It looks like fraud to me, guys. What do you think? Hold on, they're not done.
Santos also admitted he falsely claimed his grandparents were Jewish and fled the Holocaust. He told the New York Post, quote, "I'm Catholic. Because I learned my maternal family had a Jewish background, I said I was Jew-ish," unquote.
Wait, what? He claims to be Jewish, but he's not? Where have we heard of someone doing such a thing? And yet, Kanye's, I'm not even defending Kanye, Kyrie was canceled for retweeting a link to a documentary for people claiming they're Jews, and he was canceled, fired. You lost your job. This man won public office, representative of New York, claiming to be Jewish, and he's not. Who'da thunk it?
Texas Democratic Representative Joaquin Castro responded Congress should expel George Santos if he refuses to resign and called on authorities to investigate him. Castro added, quote, "Just about every aspect of his life appears to be a lie. We've seen people fudge their resume, but this is a total fabrication," he said.
Congratulations. You've made it to the end of the video. If you get any value from hearing a unique perspective on today's current events and things happening in the world, be sure to hit the subscribe button and set your notifications to all so you know every time we drop a video. A great way to support the channel and its vision of growth is by hitting the like button. It's free for you and helps to boost us in the algorithm to get more exposure. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think of the video. I'll read them all and do my best to respond.